Alright, so today's topic is boundaries. Um, this is now still August 27th, yet this is now like 11:11 at night. Um, so, as it stands, I had a situation where one of Steven's friends, Kyle, um, who things were rocky right at the beginning between me and him. Like, he's either really, really sensitive or he's either really, really, I don't know, just really lame. And you need like a specific kind of person to get along with. Um, he's 20, and his new boyfriend, his name's Tyler. I won't say last names because I want people to search for the people and be like, "Oh, you're a douche." Um, so, anyway, so I go and visit Steven a little while ago, and Tyler, my first meeting of Tyler was, interesting. Tyler is 25. He's my age, and we're outside of Steven's house, and Tyler throws like a pop can at Steven's head, like over the car, but at him. And so I'm like, oh, like that's kind of fucked up. Like let it go. Like it's nothing. Like it was rude, but it was still like, whatever, right? So then it escalates into later on, like I'm having a conversation with Kyle online on Facebook chat. I fucking hate Facebook chat, by the way. Um, you see, I was having a conversation with him, and I'm moving to Toronto with Steven, right? So it came up, oh, I'm moving, I can't wait, I'm excited for my move, which you all know because if you guys see the other videos of me being pathetically lame, you'll know this. Um, yeah, and he was like, oh yeah, no, I'm excited too, like me and Steven have always talked about moving to Toronto together. And I'm like, hmm? What? Like, you're not thinking you're moving in with us, right? Because like that's not happening. And he goes, oh, like like things get like totally fucking smackdown crazy, and it's just like the conversation escalates to this. Because I'm 25, I've lived on my own before. Kyle's never lived on his own. I wanted to, because we all know as older adults that you can't live with your friends. Like you can't, like I mean, it's not that I want you to not specifically live with Steven. It's that you can't. It's you know, rent is late. Messiness. The things that like you're glad you went over to your friend's house and like those things that bugged you, but they weren't. It wasn't your house thing. Now it's your house. So I mean, you lose friends that way. Like your lease expires and you decide to go and see other places. So I just wanted to I just wanted to say like like oh like like it just got really hectic. So anyway, I like so now it's escalated. So it got worse. Like because I'm not there and all I have is Steven's word, right? Which I hold in high regard. So Steven tells me that because of this conversation, the fallout of this conversation I had with Kyle, he goes to a club and he sees Tyler and Tylor and Steve and Kyle there, and uh, he says Tyler tells him that like he's gonna like if I ever talk to his boyfriend like that, like telling him that he can't live with Steven, he'll like, and Tyler has like these long fingernails that are like maybe like an inch off his finger. Not that he's like a drag queen or a woman. He's just like one of those weird people who think that's cool. Um, and he says like I'll scratch his eyes out with these. And that made me laugh a little inside because I love to get in bar fights. I love to just fight in general, and I would fucking horribly destroy his boyfriend. It would be very sad, if he ever tried to do physical harm to me. But it's just totally blew my mind that like someone 25 would respond this way, or whatever. Anyway, I'll get back to that. And he's always kind of treated Steven with kind of this weird contempt and rudeness. And I finally I saw Kyle was online, and I figured, hey, like I'll ask Kyle like to just tell Tyler to settle down a little bit, because that's not unacceptable, right? It's just ask him to just kind of back off a little bit. No, it turns out that it's Tyler using Kyle's computer, and he like dismisses me a lot. Like he just like dismisses me and says, "Oh, your spelling is bad. Oh, your grammar is bad." Like fuck you, Tyler. Listen to me. I'm telling you. Like you're 25. I'm 25. We're both in our mid 20s. Like let's adult conversation. Like all I'm asking for is an adult conversation. Are you retarded? Do you have a mental disorder? Is something wrong? I understand. I'm understanding. Like, So I ended up telling him exactly what I thought, and about all these different situations. Oh, other thing he did. He went to a birthday party, and they're all pitching in for bottle service. Because in the place of presents, right? Um, that's fine, right? No, they don't pay. They don't contribute to the bottle service. Not only do that, but they don't even provide a bottle of wine, a cheap, shitty like Riesling of like $13. Like that's what adults do. Is if you can't, I'm telling you, if you cannot contribute bottle service or some kind of gift, wine, wine. Telling you, like it's what adults do. It's what like even if they don't even like wine, cooking sherry or something, just something classy to give to someone as they turn 20. Otherwise, you're a fucking idiot, and you just look like a douche, which you did. Anyway, so going back, I end up talking to Tyler, and then Kyle comes on, and he takes back his computer because Tyler probably like shoot him in. And he started speaking about how annoyed he was, and how like what I was saying was crazy, and how like his boyfriend's great, and all he's doing is poking at people and being buggy. Every single one of Steven's friends hate Tyler. They think he's a fucking moron, with the exception of Megan, who thinks he's alright, and Jessica, but they are women. And I guess I can assume that he's is like more of like a good feeling with women, but he just treats men like shit, like they're him, like they're douchebags. So every single person that he's ever met has come back and told Steven that he's a douchebag, and everyone that I've ever met has told me he's a douchebag. So yeah, so I wasn't like maybe I was a little out of line for maybe approaching this or whatever, but I didn't want to like because I'm at my breaking point. Like at this point, if I had gone to Toronto in 2 months and saw them, and then he treated like Steven like shit, or he threatened me again, I would break off his fingers and feed him his fingers, and I think that might put a damper on our relationship. I think that might ruin him and Steven's relationship. Even though Kyle sees him like once every 3 weeks for like some kind of bar thing, and then ditches them and fucks off with his loser boyfriend. That's the other thing that pisses me off. If you're going to be an asshole, at least be reliable. Something to ponder. Anyway, this is my rant. This is video number 7 that I've done, and now there's my beautiful sister, who is...
Hi, look me, check me out, show me. Go down to the ball, please.
Oh.
Hi.
So there we go, video number 7 of my rant and rave and bitchiness. I'm just finished. Alright, comment and vote.